Hi, I'm Cheyanne.
Hi, I'm Finesse.
And
you're watching Let's Talk About It with Raheem Mitchell.
Let's talk about it. Say I just heard about a show. Let's talk about it, where the independent artists go. Let's talk about it, Nisi got a new EP. Let's talk about it, Stephanie's doing comedy. Let's talk about it, That girl from LA and that guy Let's talk about it,
And now your host of Let's Talk About It, Raheem Mitchell.
Hello, and welcome to Let's Talk About It. I am your host, Raheem Mitchell. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, like the show says, let's talk about it. So let's talk about what's going on. About 3 weeks ago, I went out to my niece, Cheyanne. Now, she had her very own prom. And I told her, I said, I'm going to take some footage and I'm going to bring you on my show. She's like, no, you're not going to do that. Bam. I did it. She's here. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Cheyanne to the show. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good.
All right. I see you brought someone with you. Who did you bring with you today?
I did. I brought my best friend, Finesse. Finesse, say hi.
Hello.
Hey, Finesse, how you doing?
I'm doing amazing.
That's great.
That's good.
Wait a minute. The last time you two were together was at your Sweet 16.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I knew you
Yes.
looked familiar.
Said I knew I'd seen you somewhere.
You was doing your Sweet 16. You call it Sweet 16 wasted or something like. What did you say?
Something. Oh, dang. That's a good question. It's like something close to it.
Wasted Sweet
I
16.
still have the shirt.
Yeah.
Right. We have it somewhere.
Yeah,
somewhere.
but we had a ball at your
Yeah,
Sweet
it was
16.
fun.
And then we also had a great time at your prom. You had your very own prom.
I did.
Oh
I
my
did
God!
have
I don't. You know what? I can't find anyone. I know someone who had their own Sweet 16. I know
Yeah.
somebody who had their own 21 party.
Yeah.
But someone that had their own prom.
Yeah,
And
that was.
who idea was that?
It was my mom's amazing, beautiful idea for me.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Since our school is small, I graduated from Los Flores and Bellflower. Our school is small and a little tight knit.
Right.
So I don't believe the school had a whole lot of space to provide a whole prom. So mom said, basically, I think maybe almost as soon as we got into Los Flores, I'm gonna give you your own prom eventually because I don't think they're gonna be able to, put the prom together. So I'll do it.
Okay. So when your mom first told you that, what was your first reaction?
I thought it was really cool, but I didn't really think about it too much until the date got closer and we started putting together details and we're like, okay, this is happening and this is happening and we have to invite this many people to get the payment together and like this and like that. And I was like, oh, it's for real now. Like I knew you said it and I knew it was going to happen, but like now it's serious.
Yeah, it's serious business.
Yeah,
now,
it's for real.
It's for real. That's right.
Yeah.
And you had a chance to invite all your friends.
I
and
did.
Did anybody from your school attend?
No, they didn't end up attending, but they did attend a prom at another high school,
Right.
like a little before my prom.
Right.
And I think they had a pretty good time. But I sent pictures to our group chat, like this my prom pictures, and we did this and we did that. So I told them about what happened and like the pictures and stuff. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was pretty.
You had what? You had 3 bands. I mean, like was one, 2 bands.
Yeah.
You had a DJ.
I did.
Man, and
I
then
did
you
have that.
and I think that what was the most just sweetest thing, where you performed with your mom in her band
Yeah.
also, and the name of that band is called.
It's called The Family.
Yes.
Family.
So I saw you were performing with your mom, and then you
Yeah.
performed a solo song also, didn't you?
I did.
Okay, what song was that?
That was. I'm trying to make sure I'm getting the correct rock from Michael Jackson because I don't want to say the wrong one.
Right.
It was. Dang, it's right on the tip of my tongue too, and I can't get it.
That's okay. It'll come to
It'll
you.
come-
It's gonna definitely come to you. And then you also dance. You also your grandfather also sung to you.
He did.
Yeah. Now, how did that make you feel?
It was very sweet. I loved it, and I'm a very family first person, so it was very sweet and very nice, and I loved it. And my grandmother and my grandfather and my uncle, who's also part of the family band, sang for me, and I was very touched. I loved it.
That was great. So, Finesse, right?
Yes.
Yes. When you first arrived at the prom, what were your first reactions?
Okay, my first reactions were, okay, so where's everybody I know? And wow, this looks amazing. Like, the entire room, it just looked so beautiful, especially like those chairs that Cheyanne was eventually going to sit in with Josh. And everything just looked so pretty. But yeah, those were definitely my first reactions when I walked in.
What did you think of the food? 'Cause I thought the food was outstanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Auntie did that, right?
She did.
Yes.
My Auntie Tanya.
She put that
She
food
is a
together.
whiz in the kitchen. Okay.
Yes, she is. That's it.
Beautiful.
So actually, when I first seen you there, I'm like, wait, she looks familiar. And then I saw another person, that young gentleman, the only guy that was in you, that was at your Sweet 16.
Anthony.
Anthony.
Yes.
Yeah, and I saw him. I said, wait, wasn't you in her?
Wasn't
He was
both
like,
of y'all?
yeah, because his family had sat next to me on to the right.
Oh,
so when I
okay.
started remembering all, I said, oh, okay. And then that's when I said, okay, that is her.
So, oh, this makes sense.
So-
So let it go.
That's it. And it seemed like you guys were having a great time. I got footage of you two dancing with your other friend. What was her name? She had on all black.
Trinity.
Trinity.
Yes.
Trinity. Okay.
And that was the first time Finesse and Trinity had met in person.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We had been talking like online for like most of the time that I met her, I guess, like text messages, Instagram. But when I first saw her, I was like, now hold on.
No, wait a minute.
And I didn't walk up to her immediately at first because I'm shy like that. But then eventually we saw each other and everything just kind of clicked, you know, and just fell into place. Like we were automatically comfortable with each other. So that was a blessing.
Cool. All right. That is nice. And I see your mom had the thank you all.
Yes.
She was thanking everybody that participated in that. So out of everything that was going on at the prom, what part did you play as far as decorating and putting it together?
Ooh, okay. So, as I do with most things that my mom starts about or helps with, I am playing assistant.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, if I need to, like, steam some tablecloth or set up some flowers or move some stuff over here, move some stuff over there, blow up some balloons, because we stayed up until probably well past midnight trying to set up the room the night before, and then Mom and my grandmother were mainly worried about me getting dressed, so everybody else ended up helping setting up the room.
Right.
Which it helped a lot. I
Yes.
have a very supportive community around me, which I love.
Yes, you do.
I love
Yes.
so much.
You do have. And I've seen you were out there. You were taking pictures with everybody.
I was.
I see you took a picture with your niece, my director's daughter. What's her name?
Jasmine.
Yeah, you took a picture with Jasmine.
I call her my baby. I don't raise her, but I call her my
That's
baby.
your baby.
Anyway, that's my baby.
Yeah, that's the best ones to
love
have.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. But it just seemed like you were having such a good time.
I was having a great time. I got to see people I haven't seen in a minute because of the pandemic. I got to see family members that flew in to come see me from far, far away.
Right.
And they all took time out to just come in and have a good time and dance and eat and love on me. So
That's it.
yeah.
That's it. So for your senior prom, would you want to have something similar to that, or you don't want one at all?
Oh, good question.
For my senior prom, honestly, I might end up having something like that since my school is pretty small too. But I don't know. It would be nice. It would be nice, you know, especially being with like people that I know and just being able to all hang out together. So it was a cute experience. I really liked it there, and I might think about having one. So stay tuned.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
Please do,
Yes.
and make sure you get with her mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
telling you.
moms will hook it up now.
Yeah, she
She
is
will
the party
hook
planner.
it
Actually, I remember like one night a few years ago, she hosted like this little party type of thing in my backyard.
Yeah.
And it was so beautiful. Like she set up lights behind, like lights and everything. And it was just it it was a good time.
It was for
So-
her. It was for her album. It was her album release party.
Yes.
Oh,
her
her
album
CD
Yeah.
release party.
Yes.
Yeah, I was there. Yes.
Yeah, you were there. You were there.
Yeah, I'm always there. Anytime we got
always
something to do, anytime it got something to do with my baby sis, I am there. You know.
On it.
Yeah, I'm always
Okay.
there for that's my baby sis right there. You know, she did my theme music. I'm gonna have to let you. I'm gonna have to let you guys hear my
got
theme
to
music.
hear it. You
But yeah,
gotta
baby
hear
sis
it.
hooked it up. I told her what I wanted. You know, she calls me Ram. You know, that's the only person that can call me Ram. So she's like, "What you want, Ram?" And I told her, I was telling her what I wanted in the music, how I wanted to go, and she was like, "Okay, got it." And then a couple of weeks later, she sent me an acapella one, and I'm like, I said, "Cool." I said, "That's it." It's done. She said, "No, boy, I gotta put music, I gotta put tracks, I gotta put background vocals, I gotta do this, I gotta do that." She just give me some time. She said, "But you like it?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "But I really like the acapella one. The acapella one was better." But when she hooked
So
it
that
up,
was better.
man, I like that.
Man, look.
That is it, man. So, do you sing or act, or what do you do?
Actually, I used to be in this program called AGC where it was primarily singing, dancing, and acting. And I do enjoy those things, but I don't think I will ever pursue them like as one of my passions. People have told me I can hold a tune definitely. So yeah.
Hold on. I can hold it.
AGC. That's with Raquel, right? The one from the Steve Harvey show. Was that her? Was that the one in L.A.? Was it in L.A.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's she played the principal on the Steve Harvey show.
I don't remember
That's
that.
AGC. I'm probably thinking about somebody else. Was it a woman there named Gigi?
Well, we called her Miss Wendy.
Oh yeah, Wendy
Oh, okay.
Raquel. Yeah,
Okay,
that's her.
okay,
okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
we're
her
putting pieces
assistant-
together.
But her
Okay.
assistant, the real light-skinned lady with the red hair, that's
Yes.
Gigi.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
okay.
trust me. Yeah,
Yeah, we're
I
putting,
know your
we're,
people.
we're adding
Trust
some.
me.
We're adding some stuff up.
Yeah.
Now
We're connected.
Yeah,
connected
we're
the dots.
connected and everything. Because I know, Cheyanne, you just acting, singing, and you know what?
I
I would
try
love
to.
to see you guys put a song together and sing.
It would
Okay.
be pretty cool. We need to figure it out then. Like we could.
Yeah, I already know y'all can do
So
it.
I already know.
I'm down.
Yeah, you down?
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
said she's
Okay,
down. You down?
Cool. I'm down. Okay.
Pound it out. All right. It was another thing I would like to say is that when I see you two together, I see that you guys really enjoy one another. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know
Yeah.
how most people
Yeah.
say, I've only known her for 3 weeks. She's already my best friend.
Like,
You know how some people say
Yeah.
that, and be,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. But you can actually see when you two are together, you guys really enjoy each other's company,
Yeah.
and you really love each other, and there's no click. You know what I'm saying? There's no clicking in between. Well, no, I don't like her because she likes her. Or I don't like him. I don't like her because she likes him, and she know I don't like him, so I don't like her.
So
no
would
more.
I.
like,
You know, and, you know, and
like,
you guys just don't. You guys don't have that click. You know, you
right.
understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
An
I get you.
unconditional type of love for each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah, I see that between you guys, and that's cool. So when I first thought about interviewing Cheyanne, I said, bring somebody on that's a good friend of yours. I asked her to bring 2 people, but she only brought 1, which is cool. This
Yeah.
is cool. God works everything out, so
Yeah.
it was cool. So I said, just bring somebody that was there, somebody that can give their point of view of how your prom was and things like that.
Yeah.
So, we just coming off this crazy pandemic.
It was
So
something else.
yeah, so I want to speak to the both of you, and just tell me how the pandemic affected you, your normal life and things like that. So whoever would like to go first is cool.
Okay. Well, the pandemic for me, it came in at a really rough patch in my life. So just being isolated all of the time and not being able to really see anyone, that really had a negative effect on my mental health. But eventually, Cheyanne was one of actually the first people I ended up hanging out with once things started,
Getting
leading
back
up.
to normal.
Yeah.
Right.
And I remember her and my cousins Eden and Akila. We all just hung out together
Right.
all of the time. We're actually gonna hang out this
We're gonna.
weekend.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, on
we
Sunday.
are.
Okay.
On
Well, what
Sunday.
we doing? Oh, I'm quiet.
Look,
You in my business now.
we're watching a movie. I don't know
Yes.
which one. Did we ever decide which one we're watching yet?
No.
We gonna figure it out.
That's like a big dilemma.
We're very indecisive.
We're very indecisive, and we're gonna wait till until we get in the line and be like, oh wait, hold
We're
on.
like, okay, wait, now hold on. Let me just.
Which?
Okay.
Yeah, we're
that
gonna
one,
add this.
That one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah,
wait, you bought the other movie already? Oh.
we gonna see you after. This is too much.
Yeah, bye.
Just too much. Right
This is too much. Just go.
Too much. So how did the pandemic affect you?
Okay, so being like a very, how should I say this? Being an extrovert in general,
Right.
the pandemic was just something that I couldn't really wrap my mind around,
Right.
because I understood that it was worldwide, and I understood that people were passing from it. But I also understood that, like, there was some connections that were just being, like, taken almost completely out because people couldn't see each other physically, and
Right.
that affected me a lot because I'm very touchy-feely. I
Right.
feel like me and Mom are both like that. So once we go to say hi to somebody, we have to take away our immediate instinct to be like, oh, hi, nice to meet you, I'm going to give you a hug, because we're
Right.
huggers.
Right.
So that affected me, and it also affected my mental state too, because it was scary.
Right.
It was something you've never experienced before. Like, all the adults around you are also freaking out, so it's something they haven't dealt with.
Right.
It's something maybe their grandparents or their great-grandparents dealt with before them, and so they don't really know how to handle it either, which was something just crazy to think about.
Right.
How no one really had it under control.
Yeah, no one really knew what was going on. We had to change up rules, and then we had to change them again, like, within the next week.
Right.
Are we putting the masks on? Are we taking them off? Who's getting the vaccines? Who can get the vaccines? It was turmoil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But me and Mom we sat and we prayed about it, and we were like, look, one of these days we're gonna be able to do some more shows and love the jobs we're doing and just have it set up the way it's supposed to be set up eventually.
Right.
So I'm glad that day has been coming, and me and Mom and the family have been blessed to be able to perform in Anaheim at the Stuffed Potato
Right.
for the past little while now. I think it's been about a year or so that we've been doing performances almost every month on the third Saturdays.
Right. Right.
So that's been a beautiful experience, and I learned from my uncles and my aunties
Right.
who have, brought me up and taught me how to sing and how to tone my voice up and how to put some delivery in it. And I'm blessed to be around such talented people, and I'm glad they were able to take time out of their days to come and sing with me and to play music behind me while we were singing. So there was a definite fear at the beginning of it, but it was a blessing because I got to learn some things before I had to be pushed out into the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, as long as we all got through it,
Yeah.
and we got through it in one piece.
Yes.
Yes.
And even now, they saying the mask mandate, no mask. You want one mask? You don't have to wear a mask. You gotta wear a mask. And you guys
it's
are going.
confusing.
You said you guys are going to the movie. So were you guys wearing your masks, or what's going on with that? Have they said anything as far as?
Well, I went to the movies
so.
I went to the movies a couple weeks ago. I don't think they really care too much about the mask mandate anymore. It's just like, I think it's like been lifted a little bit. I don't know.
Okay.
So how is it at the school? At your school, you guys have to wear masks at school?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you said your school is a little close, tight knit, so it probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a little family type situation.
So we're just
they're
gonna
trying to
be like-
create, because my school is new, so they're trying to make a little family with us, and start off small and maybe build up from there. But yeah, they're very lenient about the masks. Only like 4 people, including me, still wear their masks. So
Okay.
Oh,
got it.
I thought you was gonna say
Right,
there's
let me
only
just-
4 people at the school.
And that's it. That's how small my school
said
is.
yeah, very small, very.
I thought you was gonna say it was only 4 people at the school.
Yeah, only 4 people.
like,
It's
no,
like, wait, hold on.
Wait,
That does
yeah,
not
that's
sound like a school.
small.
He said, well, quite.
So
Like,
like
I
a
wonder you
building.
don't wear masks.
Oh man.
He said, yeah,
I'm
like
sorry.
4 people, like my mother. He said, my mother, my grandmother, actually.
And that's it. So,
I'm homeschooled.
so
Yeah.
you know.
But question: how did you guys feel? about being at a party with your parents. How did that feel? Because at your prom, it was like anybody can come. And then
Yeah.
you was there with your parents.
You know
and
what?
Do you think you had to change your
you're having
attitude,
flashbacks.
the way you wanted to dance, or
Okay.
anything like that?
That's a good question.
Okay, so I'm a woman of God. Like I'm like
Not the-
yes,
not the
I'm okay. I mean, it's not gonna go where you guys think it's going, but like yes, I love the Lord and I'm a good child. So I wasn't gonna do anything out of pocket or crazy or anything, but it was just like when the parents were there, I was like, yeah, you know, it was just like, oh okay. Yeah, I thought it was literally just gonna be like your friends.
Oh yeah, okay.
And just all of us hanging out together, and I was like, "Oh no, this is family gathering type
This is
situation."
something different.
Right.
I feel like I enjoyed it more because of that, you know, just
Right.
Yeah.
the familial values and everything, and you know, you got to see your family, and if you were
did.
happy, I'm happy. So,
Yay.
like, I definitely didn't have a problem with it at the end.
Good.
Although it did like confuse me at first. I was like, this is prom.
Wait, hold on. What's happening? Wait a
You know,
minute.
so you dropping us off and come back to get us?
So, okay.
No, we're staying.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
like,
you like,
what's
so mom,
happening?
so after you get me dressed, you're gonna go, no, baby, we're performing at your prom.
Oh.
Oh, okay, so I'm singing too.
Said right.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret, little behind the scenes.
Okay.
So when me and my aunties and my uncle were like planning like the set list, which we normally do for most of our gigs, I was sitting there and like, ooh, okay, so I need to study this, and this mainly, so I can do backgrounds. And my auntie Yvette, who is the leader, the forefront of the band, she said, "What do you think you're doing? You're not singing backgrounds." And I was like, "I'm not." She said, "No." I said, "Oh."
So
Okay.
I'm not singing that.
So I'm okay.
Said
So you get to sing your lead, and you get to hang out with all the people and go talk and say hi and stuff. You don't sing backgrounds on your prom night. I said, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
now
that
you-
makes sense.
So I
now
lost
you-
my job.
So now you stuck your chest out a little bit. She's like, yeah, now.
All right.
All right.
I was really excited to sing backgrounds too, but she said no.
I said no.
That will be a no. So it's no. So okay, right. I get it. No, I understand.
So I've
So
lost
was
my
that
job.
your first time seeing Cheyanne perform, or have you seen her perform several times?
Well,
Let's see.
with the family.
Yeah, that was the first
That was like the
time
first
with
time
family.
seeing her with the family, like in real life, because I see her on Facebook, you know, because my mom's like here. Did you see Cheyanne? Did you see?
Did you see?
I said, did you see her last night? She looked so pretty. I was like, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, she's my best friend. I seen
It's
her.
like, yes, I seen her.
I didn't like her. I think I didn't say her.
But it was nice, man. It was really
Yeah.
nice. And shouts out to your mom for
Definitely,
doing
yes.
such a
Props
good
to her.
job and everything.
Yes.
So they're giving me the 5-minute wrap-up song.
Okay.
So if you want to send your mom or your family a very sweet, special message, thanking them and telling them how much you appreciate them taking their time out of their day to make your prom special, you go ahead and this will be your camera right here.
Cool.
And just let everybody know how you feel and just, come from the heart.
Okay.
Make sure okay, go ahead. This is the camera right here. Yes.
It's like not that way. This okay. Guys. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I know my mother's been giving out a lot of thank yous, and I know I've kind of been on the back end being like, yeah, thanks. But I'm very sincere about appreciating you guys and what you've done for me and how much work you put in and all the ticket miles and the payments to fly over here and the mask mandates and the late nights staying up and the supplies and the decorations and the writing down lists and trying to make sure payments are right, and it's just I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, and I love you guys so much, and I'm glad that you were able to come out and have a great time while you were out there. So if you guys were happy, and I was happy, so thank you.
What about a special thank you for moms? All the everything,
Yes.
she's been through and stuff that you guys,
Yeah.
go through on a daily basis.
Just all the time.
Yeah.
Mother of mine, mother of mine. I say it a lot, and I say it constantly so you know, but I really do want to say I love you from the bottom of my heart for all the hard work you put in and all the late nights and the figuring out the payments and trying to make sure the Zelles and the Cash Apps went in and the supplies and the silverware. You know what I'm talking about. The silverware was crazy.
Right? That's the inside
That's
mother
it.
and daughter.
Wait, no.
She's like, what's silver?
So what are you talking about? I just like I want to thank you. I don't know what else to say except for that, because going into detail would take about probably 17 years, and I don't think we have that time. So I want to say thank you, and I love you, and I will always appreciate you for everything that you've done for me. So, yeah.
She said, in other words, in the words of Tupac, you are appreciated.
Yes.
There you go. And if you want to tell Cheyanne how how much you appreciate her inviting you to her prom and all the love you guys have for one another and stuff like that.
The hair flip.
She did a hair flip.
She said I gotta get it right.
Mike, right. On camera now.
But thank you so much, Cheyanne, for just allowing me to be one of your best friends and for considering me as one of them. It's a privilege. It's an honor, really, because you're so amazing to be around. Like, your personality, it's just so kind and welcoming. And I'm just so glad to be called one of your best friends. Thank you so much for inviting me to your prom. It was wonderful. You looked beautiful, and everything was just so amazing about it. Shout out to my Auntie Nisi. Thank you so much. And that is all I want to say. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. As you can see, this show is called Let's Talk About It.
Yes.
We will talk about whatever you have on your mind, as long as it's not hate, because we do not promote hate on this show. We promote love, family, and unity. And remember, don't ever share your 8x10 dream with somebody with a 5x7 mind. My name is Raheem Mitchell. I'll see you guys next week. God bless. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.
Let's talk about it, talk about it. Let's talk about it, talk about it. Talk about it. Let's talk about it, talk about it. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. That girl from LA and that